Hi all, hope you've had a nice Christmas and a Happy New Year to you all. The reason I'm doing this is because I believe that Chris Watts killed killed the whole family in the house. And what I'm going to say and explain to you guys now why and show you, I couldn't believe myself, but anyway, I'm going to show you somehow and tell you. So the part I'm about to play for you now, okay, is the part where Chris goes out to his truck, and it's the part where armchair detective claims that he sees a shadow. So this is the part of him going to his truck, then he waits by his truck for a couple of minutes by his door, passenger side door, and then he starts to walk back and bends down. And then that is the part that AD thinks that he's picking up one of his daughters alive. The only part I agree with there is that he is picking up one of his daughters, but unfortunately she's not alive. I've tried to show you the best I can in this video, but because I'm on the mobile and I'm not using no fancy equipment, nothing, all I've done is zoomed in. All I can do is explain my best. Now, as you notice, if you want to refer back to the original videos, guys, of Chris doing all this, taking the bodies out, you can, okay? It may be better for you. So, okay, I'll start at Chris walks out to his truck, okay, just before the shadows, armchair detective says that the shadows. Now, I want to explain something. I've put this in slow motion for you, okay, so it's a bit better. So what I see and I noticed, when Chris walks out to the passenger side door, halfway, he like, to me, I think he's dragging something out, right? By the way he's walking. It looks like he's walking backwards, dragging something to me, okay? And I think that it could be one of the children one of the children in the blankies wrapped up, do you get me? And he's been dragging them on the floor like he done with the Shannan one. That was more obvious. Now the reason being I say this, if you go back, if you watch, once he goes halfway to his car, walking to the passenger side door, halfway going there, you'll notice him ducking down sort of thing, as if he's putting something down, or you'll notice it. I have anyway. And then he goes to his car, passenger side door, and then he goes back halfway, and that is when AD said he notices the shadow because he bends over to pick something up. Now this is what I believe. Do you know, once he was on his way to the passenger side door, he left whatever he was dragging there to maybe open the door. I don't know what he was doing. And then he went back to pick it up, and the shadow was only him going to pick whatever he dragged out up. Yeah, sorry guys, it went off. Yeah, so I believe he dragged whatever out and left it there halfway, and then that is where you see him going to the passenger side door, opening it or whatever. Then he comes back, you then see him picking something up from the floor and then taking it to the van. Now think about it, guys, right? You could see him picking something up. That was quite, you could see him like, it's a bit hard to explain. If you go back to the video, replay it for yourselves. Once he's walking out, you'll see him walking to his truck, and halfway there, he like, as if he puts something down, or he stops what he's pulling, or... But I honestly think that that's one of the children wrapped up in what he's pulling him in. And then he goes to the truck, passenger side door. He opens the whatever, and the next minute he goes back halfway, and then that's when you notice him picking something up from the floor. If you notice, it's quite an aggressive lift. Do you get me? Because it's as if he's lifting it all the way over his head. Well, if that's dead weight, he is going to use that pretty much of his force, isn't he, to try and pick that body up. So that is why I that is what I believe anyway. Go back, guys, and after my video, and look for yourselves, okay, what I'm on about. Put it in slow motion like I've done, or keep it the way it is, but that is how I've noticed, because if I wanted to go back and check for myself, check the shadow for myself, because obviously I wanted to debunk AD, but this is pretty important as well, not only because of that reason. So I'm going to play the video for you now. Notice how this time he walks to the passenger side door to how previously he has walked. There's a big difference. You can hardly see him walking. It's not as clear as previous times he's walked, and this is because I believe again he's dragging something, you know. So that is why you can't see him clearly walking. Do you get me? So I hope I'm getting my point across, and if you don't understand, please comment below what I'm on about, because I know what I'm talking about. So yeah, I'm going to show the video show. Did you see what I mean? To me, it looks like he's walking backwards. You could see his white face, the colour of his skin. He's dragging. I think he's dragging his one of his children, and he's either left. I think he's left him there. Then halfway, he goes to his truck, and then he goes back, and then that's where he picks him up, and then puts him in the truck. Are you guys seeing what I'm seeing? You will now see him coming back from the passenger side door, bending down, picking it up, and taking it back to the passenger side door. So I have put another video in, a video clip after this clip, because just to show you the differences in walking out normally to the truck to the last time he walked out, which the part that I thought that, well, I think that he is dragging his daughter, one of his daughters, out, because it's the way he lifts them up from the floor as well. You can see, you know, I put it in slow motion, and you can see the force of them picking them up from the floor. And I'm adamant that he is dragging them backwards. He's walking backwards, you know. Yeah, and that's the reason probably why the blankies were there, you know. So I'm going to go ahead now and show you how he has normally been walking out to his truck, just for you to notice the difference. So that's my take on it, really. I don't believe that any one of them were alive still once they left the house, and I think I've just pretty much proved it. Go back, and watch the original videos, guys. Slow it down, you'll probably be able to notice it better. How he walks halfway, it looks as if he puts something down, or then goes to his passenger side truck. then goes back and picks it up and takes it to the passenger side door. Thanks for watching, guys. Happy New Year. Stay safe. Bye.